Yo, welcome back to another Bedwars video. We got quite a few things to talk about today, so without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So there's quite a few things to talk about, including upload frequency, other video ideas, updates on the second episode of the new Create Space and Trains project, and video quality upgrades. I also thought it would be notable to mention that all of these topics tie together more than they form a list, but a list is the best way for me to discuss everything in this video. So I'm going to start off with some of the smaller stuff like upload frequency, why I'm not playing Bedwars as much in general, and why when I do play, it's always just me playing alone in my videos. As some of you may have noticed, I haven't been uploading as much as I was or used to, and that's because a lot of things, but mainly the new project that I recently launched. So my goal for the future is to probably make one video a month and switch between Bedwars videos and the new project. It's also not really worth it for me to play Bedwars as much anymore anyways. As you guys know, my channel doesn't have enough subscribers for me to get YouTube rank. YouTube rank is just helpful for the fact that it allows you to hide your name in-game from other players. I have the required following on other platforms, but even after over a year of trying every way I can to convert that audience over to YouTube with Bedwars, it just wasn't working and my channel hasn't grown very much in the last year or so. My rank on hypixel also expired, and it's not that big of a deal since I only use it for a nickname. I've always just wanted the YouTube rank because I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like it's possible for me to get it, but my channel hasn't seen over 2.9k subs for like a year now. Now, as I mentioned, I only use MVP++ to nick, and I've never really played private games. I've just used them for thumbnails a few times in the past, but even that's a challenge since you still have to have another player with you in the game. That brings me to my next topic of why I don't really play with anyone anymore, and it's usually just me in my videos. This is mainly because since about last year-ish, I've kind of realized that literally everyone I've ever called a friend was just using me for something. Just as one prime example, a friend that I've known since before I was in kindergarten messaged me completely out of the blue one day after ignoring me for the better part of a year and asked me if they could basically just live at my already full house for months for a completely optional job opportunity for them. Like, there was literally no benefit in the situation for me whatsoever. I don't even remember if they offered to pay rent, but probably not. And to give you a further idea of how little they care, if you can say they even do at all, they asked me on my birthday. They basically just messaged me saying, hey, happy birthday. Can I use you? And that's pretty much the equivalent, one way or another, how everyone I've called a friend has pretty much treated me. This also sadly isn't even anywhere near the only time, especially recently. I've been having loads of too good to talk to me people up in my phone, but that's just how it go. That brings me to my next topic that I want to talk about, which is making other types of videos and or just talking about other things in general. I've also been trying to get other editors on board in order to help make more high quality videos, but even that seems to be a challenge. I want to make these videos somewhat more commentary and less just gameplay for the most part, but I was wondering what you guys would want me to talk about, so let me know down in the comments. However, I want to let you know, in case you haven't realized it yet, this entire video has been significantly improved. That's right, your boy is always striving to provide the best quality content that I possibly can. And part of that is making each and every shot of said video more visually appealing. Yes, including the intro. And of course, all of the future videos like episode 2. Which brings us into what you are probably all waiting for, the next episode of the Create Space and Trains project that comes out July 1st. I can't even begin to explain how amazing I think this project is personally. It adds so many more exciting features to Minecraft, like an entire explorable solar system, just to name one, and most of which I've literally never even seen anywhere before now. I also want to mention something I forgot to talk about in my previous videos going over the project, but Hypervision pointed it out in one of the trailers perfectly. And that is that I've never really been a fan of the more magical and mystical mods in Minecraft. So when I saw the more realistic and logistical workings of the Create mod and all of its mods, I was fascinated and wanted that to be the basis of the new project, especially so it's easier to keep up with. Now, the first episode was admittedly very fast-paced, but it was also the first episode where we developed most things and did all of the boring beginning work. Now, there might be some minor spoilers, so if you haven't seen the first episode, I recommend checking that out first. Alright, now that that's out of the way, of course episode 2 is going to be a little bit different. After being left with the most easily unbelievable story from a wise local villager, I set off to see how valid his claims are. This also provides me the best opportunity to showcase just how powerful the create mod really is. This here was the biggest thing that we've built so far. The factory from episode 1, easily towering over the land with a total of 3,600 blocks. And this is where the new heart of our city will sit. This one building alone is technically a mega base and consists of over 82,000 blocks. At over 100 blocks long and tall, the entire build, which for the record could be bigger, was made entirely with the power of create mechanics and without any enchanted tools. It took an entire week just to design the build and also takes inspiration from a few large builds that I have made in the past. Although those builds were nowhere near being done in only the second episode. So I hope you guys are excited for the next episode. Shoutouts to everyone that supported episode 1. I appreciate all of the support so much, and I have a lot of fun making them. There are so many new possibilities with the new project, and it's super exciting, especially as we explore the solar system. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys all in the next video.
Cause the crowd is always screaming, shouting my name. 17, I did it on my own, just stay in your lane. Popping up, they see me winning now, but I still complain. Cause I haven't been myself, so I stay hot in my face. Running with the wolves, running through these hoes. Sacked out, right around the place I call home. They wanna see me fail, you thought I really bailed. But I just wanna graduate and sign all of my deal.
That's right. Your boy is always striving to provide the best quality. Yeah, cap.